Hey guys, today I want to do a video just to show 3 different ways that I use to get the front wheel of the bike up off the ground so I can do some type of work or maintenance on the front wheel area. To be honest with you, it took me a while to come up with these 3 ways, but now that I've got it, I want to share it, and so here goes. Okay, the first method that I have is, this is a bike stand. It's been created into sort of a permanent bike stand in a work area in my shop. And what I did was I created an L out of PVC pipe, okay? And one end of it, I made it so that it would be less likely to scratch by putting foam and electrician's tape on it. So anyway, I put that in the stand and have the part sticking out. And then if I take this bike here, and once again, just to get the front wheel off the ground to show you. So then what I do is I take the bike, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the L right in here on the bike. So I take it up in the air, put it up on the stand, and then the front, the stand's a little too high, so the rear wheel's also off the ground. I didn't want to do that, but putting it down just a little bit, there you go. So in this particular situation, the L's holding up the front of the bike, the front wheel's off the ground, so I can, you know, do whatever I need to do with just the front wheel up. So that's method number 1. Okay, now method number 2, just to get the front wheel of the bike off the ground. On this is the work stand I was using before, but I built a little stand here where I can pick up and put it up in the put a little bolt. This is PVC pipe. This is a T connector and a PVC where I've cut the top of it off. And the purpose is one of the handlebar grips is going to fit in there. Then I cut out and made another one, which also has a T with the top cut off and a shorter piece of PVC. Now I'm going to take my part tool stand, and on the floor, I have marked down on the floor some places here where I will put this where I'll put the park tool bike stand, and then I'll put the PVC pipe into the park tool stand and tighten it up like that. Get them so they're roughly equivalent. So now I have a place where I can put the handlebars of the bike, and that'll take the front wheel off. So let me show you here. So if I take this bike and then just pick the front up and put the handlebar grips into the stand like that. And then when I come over, the front wheel is off the ground, and I have easy access here to the brake caliper if I need to adjust it. I can also remove the wheel and pull the lowers off when I want to service the fork, and the bike is very well secured and in place with just the front wheel off the ground. Now, step number 3, or process number 3 to get the front wheel off the ground, I built this god-awful contraption, but it's a 2x4. For stability, I put these 2 rebarb L shapes on there, and then I put PVC pipe. I have smaller PVC pipe at the bottom and larger PVC pipe at the front, and I've cut it off and marked that this is the front of the bike. Now what I do is I put my bike into a stationary bike stand, and then I put this on the floor, okay? And I pick the front wheel of the bike up and move this stand under the forks. And then there's clearance so that the disc brake doesn't drag. And then the front wheel of the bike is off the ground. Now this is a very good stand for adjusting the brake caliper to make sure you got a good no rubbing on the disc with the brake caliper. Obviously, because the lowers are being held in here, this is not a very good position to have the bike in, or a very good stand to use if you want to change the oil in the lowers, for example. But getting the bike off, removing the front wheel in this stand does work pretty well. So anyway, those are 3 ways that I've come up with to get the front wheel off the ground when I want to do some type of work or maintenance that requires access to the front wheel. Hope that was helpful. I'll see you guys at the top.